Alright guys, Epic fucking Slayers here and welcome to a Destiny 2 beta gameplay video. In this one I want to offer up my first impressions on the PvP side of the Destiny 2 beta and also discuss with you and give my opinion on the changes, the new and improved changes I've got to say, to the PvP arena. Before we get in and discuss the PvP aspect of the Destiny 2 beta, I just want to say that I'm a massive fan of Destiny. It's actually my favourite game of all time. I've got 50 days into Destiny, and that's actually after owning the game for only about a year and a half. I bought it at beta, I got rid of it, and then I bought it about a year and a half later. And I've got to say I absolutely love this game, especially the PvP aspect, so I was looking forward to this beta and also looking into the PvP side of things especially, and then bringing this to you guys. So I hope you do enjoy this one. If you do, drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and share it with anyone. That would be much appreciated. So let's start off with the biggest change in Destiny's PvP. In the current Destiny game, 6v6 is on all modes apart from Trials of Osiris, which is a more competitive PvP mode where it is 4v4 and a lot more tactical. Well, in Destiny 2 they announced that they want to make the PvP more tactical, more competitive, so all game modes will be 4v4. Now that's not to say that 6v6 won't be introduced in the full game or at a later date, but as of right now that's not been announced and we just have access to the 4v4 crucible. So, on the current map, I have to say that 4v4 feels very, very good. I was concerned that the 4v4 in Destiny currently wouldn't work. It'd get boring, the maps would probably be a bit too big for 4v4, and all the games would go to time limit. But after playing a couple of games of the Destiny 2 beta with a map we've been given, it actually feels very good. And again, it feels competitive, it feels a lot more tactical, and there's a lot of things that make that up, but ultimately the map itself is a big factor in that. So I have to say that at the moment 4v4 feels very, very good. And for anyone who's got concerns over that fact, I think you should just maybe just listen to what I'm saying. I mean, I'm a massive 6v6 fan and I want to see it, absolutely. But I have to say 4v4 feels very good. And yes, I agree that probably sometimes I just want to go in and enjoy myself. And you're probably not going to get that from Crucible at the moment because of the competitive nature that's probably in it. Again, we don't really know what the rewards are for Crucible, but at the moment I have to say, for any of you guys concerned about the 6v6, it feels great, it really does, and you're going to enjoy it. Moving on to the second most important thing in the game, and let's discuss the weapons and the abilities. So let's first talk about the weapons in the game. Now I've tried out all of the weapons, just to get a feel for what feels good, what doesn't feel good, what might be overpowered, or what might need a buff. And I've come to my own conclusions. I have to say that the pulse rifle in the game is very good. Is it overpowered? No, I don't think so. It's still got a pretty long time to kill, unfortunately. That's something I will discuss. But the pulse rifle doesn't feel overpowered. I've seen people saying it is, and it doesn't feel that way. Now, the hand cannon in the game is very good, especially when you're hitting headshots. And I have to say, again, the pulse is good. The scout rifle, again, is very good. If you're hitting those headshots, they are dropping at a quick rate. Now, I will say the submachine guns in the game feel potentially a little bit underpowered. There's an Omolon submachine gun, I can't quite remember its name, but that unfortunately just feels very underpowered. Even up close, it doesn't melt particularly quickly. It's got unbelievably shocking recoil and stability. Even with the recoil and stability perk on the gun, it really just fails. From mid to short range, so long as it doesn't matter where it is, it really fails. I've tested it a lot and it doesn't work out. It might just be me, but it don't feel good. There are certainly some weapons that I would say are more prevalent in the PvP arena at the moment. Again, the pulse rifle is, the hand cannon is a little bit, but apart from that, I have to say the weapons actually feel quite balanced. And I don't feel as though if I've got a weapon in my hands that I'm more powerful than someone else who's got maybe a different weapon. I actually feel like they could kill me as quickly as I could kill them, which is great because obviously when Destiny 1 came out, the Cyros regime was just crazy OP, and that's what I got nerfed. Then we had the Fawn, and obviously various other weapons, and there's always going to be a meta weapon, but I will say that at the moment, possibly the pulse rifle and the hand cannon are probably the toppest, that's not even a fucking word, are at the top, but I will say that a lot of the other weapons are certainly viable, maybe apart from the submachine gun. So, moving on to the abilities, now of course in Destiny 1, I haven't played PvP for some time because of the grenade spam, the super spam and all that shit. But luckily in Destiny 2, it's not like that at all. The grenade spam is minimal. There is really no grenade spam. I think the cooldowns on grenades are much longer and they do less damage. Again, with the super, I believe that also the cooldowns are a lot longer, and I think you can be killed out of your super pretty quickly. In Destiny 2, I've certainly killed a few supers pretty quickly out of it, which is good. And it's also, you know, if you're the one in the super, it's not great. But again, a super shouldn't give you such an advantage that you can destroy a whole field. It should just give you that little bit of advantage, that animation, where you can take out a couple of enemies in a row. Which I think they've got it right here, I really do. I've been using the Sentinel, it feels great. I haven't quite got used to it yet. But I've seen Archstrider in PvP, I've seen the new Sunsinger, the crazy bitch that flies in the air and throws down fucking swords and shit. I've seen her. And yeah, I think they're pretty balanced, I would say, that the super abilities are balanced. Regarding like grenades and punching and whatnot, punching's great because I think it takes 3 punches now to kill someone, which is great. The grenades they damage you, but they don't overly damage. They won't kill you. From what I've seen, I've been stuck by grenades. It's not killed me in one. It's done a lot of damage, but hasn't killed me in one. And I think that might be due to the fact that at the moment the armor is increased, or in the game the armor is increased on every character. So I have to say, weapons, abilities, all of that stuff feels very, very good. And I think it just adds to that sort of competitive side of the game. I think it feels very, very cool. And all of this combined really makes the PvP experience in Destiny 2 great. To end the video, guys, I don't want to go over all the stuff about PvP because I could be here for a very long time, but I just want to make one observation, and that's the damage in PvP, or at least the damage mitigation in PvP. So leading up to the Destiny 2 beta, I'd watched a lot of people who on YouTube or on streams that had showed PvP gameplay. I was very excited, but one thing that stuck out to me was just how long it takes to kill someone. Now, I've not done the numbers, and I don't know how long it takes to kill someone on Destiny 1 compared to Destiny 2 with a similar weapon. But it certainly feels like to me, after playing a couple of PvP games, that it takes much longer to kill someone in Destiny 2 than it does in Destiny 1. Now, I think that probably adds to the competitive sort of nature of PvP in Destiny 2, what with the 4v4, you know, the free punches, the lower grenade spam, the lower supers, that sort of thing. And again, guys, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but it was just a big surprise and observation when I picked up my weapon and I shot someone and they didn't take any damage. And it feels like the armor has been upped, which I believe it has. But with that said, I've been melted pretty quickly in a couple of encounters, so it might just be me and my shit shot. Could well be that. But maybe if we're just, you know, if you're hitting all your headshots, then great. And I actually think that's what it is. I think that you're rewarded in PvP for hitting headshots. If you hit body shots, you're not really going to be doing too much damage. If you hit those headshots, though, you are wrecking people. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe my shot is just pure AIDS. Definitely could be. I've been a long time out of the Destiny game. But yeah, that was just an observation that I thought I'd share with you guys. So there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see some Destiny 2 beta and the full release covered on my channel, please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and also share with all your friends. I apologise that it's a short PvP sort of summary as opposed to an in-depth, detailed video. But not only would it take me a very long time to make, edit, and pass on to you guys, the video would also be 20 minutes long, and I'm pretty sure you'd find something else to fucking do rather than listen to this twat. So again, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.